Guys, I found something. So, hello everybody. I am Renee Lupin, and I am officially Tuesday on the We See Thestrals channel, and my videos have not been uploading, and I've been very sad about that, so hopefully this one will work. And I'm combining the discussion topics of weeks 1 and 2 together. And I was going to tell you stuff about me, but I'm not very exciting, so I'll just leave that out, and if you need to know stuff in the future, I will tell you. Okay, discussion topic number 1 was describe in one word what defines the Harry Potter series for us personally. And the word that I want to choose is emotion, because if there's one thing I associate with with especially reading the Harry Potter series, it was an emotional reaction to a million different things occurring within the books, and a mishmash variety bombarding, I can't word things, of emotion. I remember the times that I threw the book down and put my head in my pillow and sobbed. I remember the times I wanted to rip pages from sheer frustration and anger at characters, especially people like Umbridge in Order of the Phoenix. I remember times when I was, I think, speaking to the book as I read it, especially to Harry when he was in his moments of turmoil and despair and self-doubt and things. I think I was actually trying to reassure the character while reading. I remember times when I felt betrayed, personally betrayed by characters as I read all these revelations about their backstory and their motives, like Snape in particular. That was certainly got stabbed in the back many a time by that character. And yeah, I mean, I just felt and continue to feel a really strong emotional connection to this series. The characters, the world, the situations, the themes, everything that Joe Rowling created connected in here for me, which is infinitely more important, I think, than just having, you know, some sort of intellectual stimulus or just a curiosity, you know, or a mild interest in it, or, you know, just for fun. I think that if something can touch you emotionally, then it resonates much deeper, and then your love for it is going to sustain for longer, and yeah, it's just that much more special. So emotion for the Harry Potter series. And okay, the discussion topic for week 2 was favourite character. I mean, I'm assuming that's aside from Harry, because I mean, it's just a given that you'd love the protagonist. So obviously, for my namesake, I do love Remus Lupin. I just find him a very sympathetic, empathetic character, and more so because of his flaws. A lot of people dissed how he was responding to certain things in Deathly Hallows, but I found it very credible, and even though it was quite weak and selfish in a way, that it made it all the more human, and I like when we see the flaws in our characters, and it just makes it much more credible. I also just think he was a very sweet man. He was kind and wise without it being overt, like he didn't have, you know, the sort of halo of kind of ethereal wisdom that Dumbledore had, but he was always willing to give advice and help when he could, and he was just a decent teacher. It was like the first decent, good, genuine teacher that we'd met at that school, aside from McGonagall. And getting on to McGonagall, I bloody love her, and I don't think she gets nearly enough credit. I think she's awesome and strong and independent and all those things we like in our female characters, but she's also just cool, and, you know, when she gets angry, it's the best thing ever. I just love how easily she can get pissed off, and the way that she words things when she's really annoyed. Like, all her little biffs with Umbridge were fantastic. Other favourite characters, obviously Luna, because she's Luna and she's just 100% herself, and had those really sweet moments that, you know, were completely unintentional in terms of, like, how much she'd reveal about herself and how she felt about others, and, you know, the fact that she's just so utterly honest all the time. It was honestly just, I know this word is used a lot for her, but very refreshing, and you can't help but love Luna, and of course Neville, because he's Neville, and he's just so darn huggable, and when he, like, really comes into his own, you're so immensely proud of him. So, I mean, they're just people offhand, and of course I've done a separate video on my channel about how I really respect and admire Hermione. I really do like that girl. And, I mean, there's so many that I like, but those are main ones that spring to mind for favourite characters. So, I really hope this uploads. Please, YouTube, please. And I'm so sorry to my other We See Thestrals channel members, because I haven't been a presence thus far, but I really hope this works and I can start making my appearances. So, yeah, as belated as this is, and this is serving for weeks 1 and 2, I will still say, Leanne, I will see you tomorrow.